Constipation can happen to any of us. And when it does, we need a way to get rid of it fast. Here's a simple checklist for constipation cures that really work. That moment in the bathroom. When you realize nothing's happening. I mean, I know there are worse things in life. Of course, there are worse things. But when you know you've got to go and you just can't. At that moment, it feels like there's nothing worse. Finding a way to get rid of the bloating and crampy feeling that gets mixed up with this uncomfortable feeling of fullness is clearly a priority. But making sure it doesn't happen again anytime soon comes in at a very close second. Once you're sure you don't have a food allergy, this can definitely cause constipation. Start here for a simple checklist of how to get rid of constipation for good. You're going to start with some flaxseed oil. Make sure you're getting enough magnesium and vitamin C, and start meeting your fiber needs while taking a probiotic and drinking enough water. Are you sure you're getting enough fiber? Because most of us aren't. Okay, kids. Let's get your bathroom time back on point. 1. Magnesium. Getting enough magnesium can help avoid getting constipated before it ever starts. It's one of the key minerals our bodies use to keep everything in check, muscle function included. And since our intestinal system is made up of smooth muscles, taking magnesium can improve the contractions that make moving waste out of the body way more comfortable, especially if we're not getting enough of it from other places. Magnesium glycinate is the most bioavailable and will help you restore your levels of magnesium to help you never get constipated again. Some laxatives like milk of magnesia use very high doses of mag hydroxide to pull water into the gut, which encourages very loose stools. Unless you're having severe and chronic constipation, the kind that won't go away for weeks and weeks, no matter what you do, you don't need this. You're better off optimizing your magnesium levels with a high-quality supplement at a lower dose and avoiding this whole mess in the first place. If your poop is blobby and urgency spikes, you've likely taken too much magnesium. 2. Vitamin C, everyone's favorite antioxidant. You know it and love it when we start feeling sick. But I bet you didn't know that it's also helpful for constipation. Vitamin C pulls water into the gut kind of like citric acid does and helps to soften it and then get your poop out. Pick the powdered form of vitamin C called ascorbic acid and mix about 500 milligrams into a glass of OJ. It'll absorb much faster than a tablet and start working right away. Just go easy. The more you're taking, the higher the likelihood that you'll end up with diarrhea. So tread carefully. If you notice you're suddenly getting lots of cramps and running to the bathroom without warning, dial the dose back. Vitamin C is water-soluble, so anything extra you take will just pour right out of you. Literally. If your poop turns into diarrhea or you start getting stomach cramps, you've likely taken too much vitamin C. 3. Probiotics. Always a good choice. Probiotics should be everyone's best friend. For the record, they won't cure your constipation overnight. What they will do is help make sure you never get into this mess again. The power of probiotics is in their ability to heal the gut and sustain overall health for the long term. What does this mean for you and your constipation? It means that the second after you've finally got things moving, thanks to some savvy use of magnesium and vitamin C, you should immediately start thinking about a probiotic. This is one of the best out there and has the added benefit of spores. Spores are the power players that can make it all the way through the gut and then populate in the large intestine, which is where they're supposed to populate. The spores outrank having 79 different strains packed into one capsule any day of the week. Having spores in your probiotics is like having one great best friend. WHO's always there for you. Versus having 79 acquaintances. WHO may or may not be there for you. The best friend will always win. 4. Fiber plus water. Bottom line, if you don't eat enough fiber, you'll always be at risk for constipation. Like high risk. Fiber is like the janitor. Or more literally, fiber is the actual broom that does the sweeping. Without it, your body just won't have what it needs to keep things moving and push everything out. And avoiding constipation is all about getting out everything your body doesn't need, out. Most of us don't get nearly enough fiber. We should be getting somewhere between 25 to 30 grams/day. Most of us get something around 0 to 15 grams/day. Starting with a solid increase in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and beans is what will do the trick. Easier said than done, I know. That's why I put together a handy cheat sheet with some great mix and match fiber-heavy meals. Probiotics don't work as well without a fiber in your diet. And fiber doesn't work as well when you don't drink enough water. It's a very I wash your hand, you wash mine sort of situation. There you have it, your short list to beating constipation and skipping through the rest of your day feeling great. Start by adding magnesium and vitamin C crystals to your day. And then finish the job by taking a really good probiotic and making sure you've got enough fiber in your diet. Now go and learn to love bathroom time again.